everybody.
Thank you, sir. But it sounds better coming from a woman. But I love you too, man.
I still love
You know, man, you wouldn't believe blues cats know how to tell jokes. You want me to tell you one of my favorite jokes? I can't hear you. You want me to tell you about my favorite joke? All right, now if you shut the fuck up, I want you to listen to this.
Tell!
I love you, honey. That was a husband and wife got a divorce at an early age, and they had a daughter. And they got a divorce, and the husband had to pay alimony. I think he started about 7, 8 years old. And when she made 18, that was the last check. And her dad had looked at her and said, "Now I want you to do me one fucking favor." He said, excuse my language, he said, "Tell your motherfucking mammy that is the last motherfucking check she will ever get from me, and I want you to come back and tell me that look on her face." The daughter went back to her mother. She said, "Daddy told me to tell you this your last fucking check and want me to know the look on your fucking face." She said, "Now you go back over there and tell that motherfucker he ain't your daddy." And watch that look on his fucking face. Anyway, I like that one. I didn't come up with that one, but I got that from somebody else. But let's give my band a big hand for doing this. And thank you to Texas for inviting us back to this wonderful place. And what I want to say, I hope the clubs like this stay alive. There's not many clubs survive this COVID-19 shit.
We've been waiting for you since then.
Told some people in my dressing room I was drinking. When you see me get that cup every once in a while?
Yeah.
No, that's not water. That's why I'm not a politician, because I don't lie to you. Yeah. That's what you call COVID-19 medicine I'm drinking out of that cup. Now you want me to break it down a little lower, that's alcohol. Now if you look around, everything they're selling you now is alcohol. Wipe your hands with alcohol. You know, they're cleaning the buses and the airplanes over with alcohol. I said, why the fuck you should do that? Just give me a shot. And I'm clean. Because I had all of my shots, and I'll take the next one. But let me get back to my life. Like I said, I was born in Louisiana, a little place called Lexington, Louisiana. I didn't know what electricity or running water was until I was about 14 or 15 years old. And that water we was drinking, I didn't have to buy it. Every time it rained, when I saw why the cows and the mules had walked, they had left a little track in the mud. And I used to come home from school at church while I was going to school. And I would lay down on the ground and drink that water. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen?
Feels like rain.
No, it must have been okay, because I'm still alive.
And it feels like rain.
Now that water we drink today, will you shut the fuck up and let me do this time? I don't mean that. I didn't do that until hip hoppers came out. What I'm trying to say is now you got to buy that fucking water. And I don't know if it's cleaner than that water I was drinking, because guess what? At my age, that water must have not been too bad, because I'm still alive. Now I want to get to this point, ladies and gentlemen. My mama, she heard one of my first 45, but she didn't live long enough to see me perform. And she was combing her hair when I was trying to teach myself how to play guitar. By the way, I didn't learn that from the book. I learned this from just listening to, I'm gonna let you know who I was listening to. And she was combing her hair one day as the sun was sinking. And I danced between her and the mirror. I said, Mom, I think I'm good looking. I think I was about 12 years old. She did not crack a smile. She was chewing that tobacco, that brown mew tobacco, I think it was called back then. By the way, back then that tobacco didn't cause cancer, because she didn't die from cancer. It was chewing tobacco, smoking a pipe, cigars, and rolling their own cigarettes. There was no such a thing as cancer from smoking back then. Now explain to me how come it's so bad now. Something tell me somebody know what the fuck they putting in that tobacco and shit now, man. Yeah. But anyway, I was explaining that to my drummer when I first met him. By the way, let's give him a big hand. Tom Hamlin. When I first met him, we was on my tour bus, and I was talking like I'm talking to you now. And I told him what my mother said. He said, man, you know, that could be a song. We could write a song like that. And guess what we came up with? It goes like this. I've been around a while. I know wrong from right. Learned a long time ago, things ain't always black and white. Just like you can't judge a book by the cover, we all got to be careful how we treat one another. Say, skin deep, skin deep, underneath. Don't we all? Yes. We look the same. Skin deep, skin. Call me by my name. He said, boy, do this and boy, do that. But I never once complained. I knew he had a good heart, but he just didn't understand that I needed to be treated just like any other man. I said, when it was old enough to know. I said, out there in this big